Let's make an extremely controversial breakfast for my 12-month-old. My baby is having scream time, so add that to the list of controversial things that I do as a mom that have absolutely nothing to do with you. But we are going to use the hard-boiled eggs again that come in a package. These were so controversial. And to be honest with you, it surprised me. It really did. The amount of people that have never seen a pre-hard-boiled egg, the amount of people that don't understand paying for convenience, and the amount of people that really thought I gave a fuck what they thought about me using these eggs. But we are going to use them again because I'm going to use them up. They don't expire until late April. So for all those wondering, are they fresh? No. I feed my baby rotten eggs because it's rotten egg era. Like, come on, y'all. I'm going to use half of this sausage because I am going to eat some also. I'm going to go ahead and cut it up just because it's easier to cut it before I actually cook it. So I'm just going to cut it in strips. If you don't want to feed your baby sausage, if you don't think it's right for a baby to have sausage, if you don't believe in eating pork and all that stuff, great. Like, I think that's wonderful for you. And if you feel the need to tell me that in the comments because no one else is going to listen to you today, go ahead. I want to give you that space, okay? So go ahead and do whatever you feel like you need to do. This is what my baby's eating, and I really don't care. I really don't care. I make these videos to share with you what we do. And if you want to do it with your baby also, that's great. If you don't want to do it with your baby also, that's great. Like, I love that for you. Whatever you do for your baby, I love that for you. Okay, but we're just going to go ahead and dice these up. I'm going to cook them in the frying pan. You can add a little bit of butter or some type of oil or grease if you want to, but you really don't need it because there's enough fat in these already. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump those in. But let's talk about convenience for a second. I buy a lot of foods for my family that would be considered convenience foods. And is it the absolute best? Like, was I out there this morning? Bless you. Was I out there this morning massaging this egg to release the eggs so that I could bring them inside and boil them? No. Do I make homemade bread from scratch? I saw that whole trend. I thought it was cute for everyone else, but I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that. Like, there are a million other things that I would rather do, okay? And that's not one of them. I take the egg yolk out because I don't feel like dealing with the mess at 7 a.m., okay? If you want to come pick up the egg yolks, I will save them for you. I will put them on my porch. You can come pick them up and deal with that. But I pop the egg yolk out because I really don't like dealing with it. Sometimes it doesn't come out all the way, and oh well. But I'm not giving the big whole egg yolk. A lot of people gave me a lot of suggestions. You could add mustard, you could add this, you could add that. I'm also not serving him egg salad right now. I'm not doing that. I'm serving egg salad at 7 a.m. I am going to use a dog bowl just because research shows that kids eat much better when they eat from the same bowl as the family pet. So we're going to go ahead and put those in there. Eggs. You see the eggs? He's waiting. We're going to do some salt and pepper. If you don't want to give your baby salt and pepper, that's fine. That's fine. Okay? But when you're sitting in the pediatrician's office talking about they won't eat anything and they think everything is so spicy, maybe that's why. We're going to do a Roma tomato. I love the Roma tomatoes. Number one, because of the shape. They're really great, especially for baby-led weaning. It was one of the first foods that baby Anthony had. They're really great to cut up because you can cut them in these wedge sizes. I still do that for him. So I'm just going to give him 3 of these. Well, it'll end up being 4 because I'm going to slice this one again. And again, we're going to hit it with salt and pepper because I don't eat tomatoes. But one thing I do know about tomatoes is who eats them just like raw dog, like lamb. Nobody should. So we're going to do a little salt and pepper on those. And I encourage you, when I say seasoning, this is the basic of the basic. Most Black people probably look at me when I say seasoning and I'm using salt and pepper like, B, are you crazy? That's not seasoning. Well, here's the other thing. Because he's 12 months, 1 year old, we do have dogs. So typically I would use garlic powder and onion powder and everything, but that's not good for dogs. It's dangerous for dogs. So if any of this food makes it on the floor, I try to think about the dogs also, unless we're making a meal where it's like the whole family is eating it. And I'm not just going to avoid using garlic and onion powder, but we're going to be sitting there like making sure and monitoring. So this is literally just salt and pepper. I encourage you, try it. Try it. this tray. We're gonna save the rest of our sausage for breakfast tomorrow morning in our controversial Ziploc bag. I guess I could just hold it in my hand for the rest of the day. And we're also gonna save our tomato in another controversial plastic bag for lunchtime or snack. We're gonna do some blueberries and raspberries in another dog bowl because research finds that kids love to eat from the same bowl as the family pet. We'll do some raspberries in here also. Baby Anthony loves raspberries, so we'll do that. And let's cut one strawberry for him, just one. Penelope's been eating all the strawberries, so I'm trying to save those for her, but we'll do one strawberry in there for him. I know, controversial. He should have more than one strawberry. Oh my God. And our kielbasa is done. I love when it gets a nice char on it. I'm gonna have this for breakfast also. I'm gonna have mine with scrambled egg. Put this in there. He's got a good amount. Oh, that's the one for the dogs. He's got a good amount of eggs for protein also. So that's what we try to focus on. Him eating first is his protein. So what I will do when I serve this to him is I will take a couple slices of egg off and a couple pieces of the sausage off and put it on his tray. And then once he eats a good amount of that and I am satisfied with the amount of protein intake that he's had, then I will offer him the plate with the rest of the eggs, the rest of the meat, and the tomatoes and his berries. But we try to prioritize meat first. If you're not eating meat first, then we're not doing other foods. So people that have problems with their kids eating meat, I don't know what to tell you to do, but I just told you what I do. And that is we prioritize meat. So we eat our meat first, and it helps.